Hi there. This video will show you how you can import products to Traede or update them. So brand new products or update existing products in your Traede account. So first of all, you have your product site in Traede. They can be, as said, they could already be products, or you could have a blank account and have to upload products for the very first time. Today I will show you how you do both of those things. So first of all, you have to create a Excel sheet or a Google sheet. I use Google because it has a more flexible workaround, in my opinion, and that's why we use it. But Excel is just as fine. I've taken an example here on how a product sheet could look. What you can do, you will either get a template from us to use, or you can go in if you already have products in Traede. You can go in and download or export your product list, and you will get all the columns that you're able to use in your import of new products. But in this example, I have chosen some different columns that I would like to use, and I have filled in information in. So the first one is product name, item number. As you probably know, item number is the overhead style number for a product. So if a product has multiple variants, it's important that it has the same product name and item number for all the variants. What the separator will be the SKU that needs to be unique for every product line that is in Traede. So I can see here Berlin, product name Berlin, all of them, item number 577001 all the way down, and then the SKU in this case is 577001 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. But the SKUs, you are free, that's up to you, right, to create those. So again, this is just an example. If we run the column through, we have the product description, we have the collection to which the product is attached, we have the top category, we have the subcategory. You can have one top category when you import products, only one, but you can have multiple subcategories if you would like. All you have to do is separate by a comma and then choose the next subcategory on which you would like to attach. Remember that the subcategories have to go through for all the variants of the product. You can't have different subcategories for the different variants on the product. Product groups, if you work with those, that can be applied here. Again, if you want to apply more than one product group, separate with a comma. Sub-brand, ERN number, if you have those ERN numbers also, you can also create these in Traede. If you have a agreement with the GS1, then you can generate ERN codes in Traede. But if you already have them and you just want to upload them, put in this column, tags. If you work with collie sizes, you can choose if the product is only available in a collie size. Then this needs to say yes instead of no. Collie sizes are applied in this one. If you have multiple collie sizes, again, separate by a comma. If no collie sizes, just leave it blank. Minimum quantity. This is applied if you want to say that you are not allowed to buy one piece or order one piece of this. You have, for example, the minimum could be 4, and then you tell the system that this product you're not allowed to order 1, 2, or 3, but you can order 4, 5, 6, 7, and going up. You get the idea. Again, needs to be the same for the whole product, the whole item number. Custom sort order is if you want to decide where a product should be showed in if you have two products, which one should be showed first in your web shop, your B2B web shop. Then you can apply numbers. It's numeric, so it's just from 1 and going up, whereas 1 is the highest, or is the best. We'll go forward. Tariff codes, if you have those, they could be applied. Country of origin or origin country can be applied. Remember, it has to be the 2-digit code. You can write the full country name or such. It has to be 2-digit or 2 sign code. Then we come to the attribute of a product. So if you have a product that comes in multiple colors, you can apply that here. So you might have, as the example here, you have black and you have beige, and then you have the sizes. So you just have to create the color of the product and the size of the product. You can also, if you're not using color or size, but it's materials or anything like that, you're free to choose the naming of your attribute in Traede. Just change the name here, and then I will show when we import how you fill this in. But remember to fill out. A product needs to have at least one attribute. You can't create a product without attributes. If you want to apply a stock count when you import, that could be applied as well. If you have several locations, it can be done here. And then we come to the pricing. So you can have as many currencies that you would like. In this example, we have Danish crowns and euros. But if you want Swedish crowns, Chinese yen, US dollars, pound sterling, you just create extra columns and fill out a sales price and a recommended sales price and offer price if you need those, if you want those. But as a bare minimum, you need to have a sale price of every currency that you apply to your product. So here you can see we've filled out a sales price, recommended sales price for some of the products, a offer price, and the same for the euro settings. If I work with the purchase module in Traede, then I need my cost prices for my products as well. They could be applied here. If you use the purchasing module in Traede, you also need to apply suppliers. That can be done either in the import sheet, or it can be applied when you have uploaded the products via a bulk update feature in Traede. So for this example, we don't have any suppliers on, so we kind of just look at the basics of a product import. All right. What's important is that, just to go back to the prices, what's important is don't use commas in your prices. If you have if you need to use a decimal, don't use a comma, but use a full stop. So no separators in thousands either, just the full number, and then if a decimal is added, full stop. That goes for every price area, price block in Traede. Remember and make sure that you have no spacing before or after. If you use Google Sheets, you can have an add-on to your Google Sheet account that's called Power Tools and Remove, and then you can remove them there. But just make sure there's no, because it will give you some troubles in your import. When you've filled out your sheet, just go to File, download it, or save it if it's Excel. Remember to save it in a CSV format, because that's the one you're going to use in Traede. So I've saved my product sheet. I will now go into Traede, and I will go to my product list. So I will go to my product list, click here on products, and I will click it once more. As you see here, up here, now a lot of text disappeared. and that's because we need to write in the address field / import to get into the importer. From here we have an upload field. I will take my saved document. I can do this either by dragging it into it or press the drop file here to upload and then find it in my computer, my hard disk, and then put it in, but I'll just drag it. When it looks like this again, I can click next, and now I have all the columns that I've added in my product sheet, and now I just have to put it into the right columns in Traede. So if it's new products, I will choose only create. If this was existing products where I just wanted to update some fields on my products, I would just choose only update. But in this case, I would like to create products, new products, so I would choose only create, and then I'll start to map my my sheet. So I will go in and find the ones that matches my headliners. So I will find here subcategory, subcategories, ERN, there. As you can see, some of them is already filled out, and that is there is a match between a field in Traede and the headliner of your product sheet. So here, to come back to the attribute, so here you can see I have my two attributes columns, and I just type in attribute, and I choose from the list of attribute that has already been created in Traede. So for this case, color and size. If I was brand new to Traede and didn't have any products in Traede, I would be asked to create a name for my attribute list. So it could look like this. Material, right? I'm starting to write something that doesn't exist, then I can create the option. But in this case, I already have the option, so I'll just choose them. For this, I won't upload stock levels, but I will do all my prices. Sales price, DKK, recommended sales price, DKK, offer price, DKK, and then the same goes for the euro. And we can take in the cost prices as well. So when this is done, I'll just run through that I have typed in the right things, matching the right columns with the right what is called spaces in Traede. If that's all right, I will say ignore first row here before I go forward. And one thing, if you save CSV in your Excel, my Excel, then when you upload the sheet, it will probably look a bit different than this. But what you need to choose then is not comma up here, but find the semicolon and choose that one. Then it will split it out correctly from the format when you saved in Excel. When all this is done, I will go down and I would like to submit my import. So just click submit. It says the import has been initiated, and it will send me an email, the email that I'm logged in with, when everything is done. If there's any errors in your import, anything you need to change, the email will tell you that as well. So what are we able to find here? So the newest product that has been created will always lie on top here, so you'll be able to see when it's imported. Little thing with this is that all these products were already in Traede, So, but what it will do is that I will be able to go in and find one of the products that I've imported, and it will stand here with all the information that I put in. The prices, year-end numbers, SKUs, sizes, colors. You can see product name, categories if such, product groups, tags, collection, brand. If there was any tariff codes or country of origin, that will be applied to the description. All I actually need to do here when I've uploaded my products is to import product images and attach them to the variants, and then I'm all done. I hope this will help you to start importing your own products, both new products and update existing. If you have any questions or need extra guidance, as always, please feel free to reach out to our support team. Thank you.